Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday night primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Giving 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Offense to the line, 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs, 3rd down. Motion a receiver left. Murray on 3rd down. The Browns get there and take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past the 140. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. Racing down the left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive.
And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Now Murray. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So we got 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Big ace open, big ace open. Yeah.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Nguka. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets trim the lead to 1. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First and 10, looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to take this one in to the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Big Ace. Omaha.
Here's Murray, first and 10. That one's cut along one sideline. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We play one here on Christmas Day. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Omaha. Two. Big Ace.
Murray here on first down. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Omaha.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete over the middle. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They snap it to Murray. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That throw comes up short. Needed a little more muscle on that one. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds a man right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's going to throw it again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 side. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They are throwing it again. Odunze's got it right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13. And it sets him up with 1st and goal.
13 more yards. That's good for Browns. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That's to Odunze again. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Big guys. Sit.
Straight ahead, Lee Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is Genty on second. And that's all with the offense style, though. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talked about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Kyler throwing here. Same guy, Wilson again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 46.
Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Genty from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Connecting on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
A gain of 16 yards.
First and 10, Murray. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Jets take their first time out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Again, it's Murray to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They'll come out throwing. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. He's dropping back to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Dragons, 19, Mustang 19. Cup 19, Cup 19.
3rd and long for him here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's back to throw. He finds a Doomsday downfield. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Get your money up. Got it. Ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Complete out to the right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rolling from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. He brings it in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again. Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hey. Go.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On 4th down, here's Murray. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that.
It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Bigsby with the return. Escapes a defender. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Like the 18.
I'll throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And the fumble recovery is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jets' 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Looking slant, but not complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's another Jets 1st down. A gain of 14 yards. And the Jets 1st down.
Ace.
Murray here on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bron. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Putting a receiver in motion. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Jets.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Murray on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 14.
In the red zone on 1st. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming here from the 12. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Throwing from the gun. It is cut left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 9-point advantage. That one right down 10-point ball game.
38. Jets, 28.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. And off to Jesse. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Put the body on the line for his team. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That's good for Jets. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Robs this deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And in motion, out of the slot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jared Stingley Jr. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6?
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. They'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jets have some new life in the fourth.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Jets at a 2-score deficit. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here he is to throw. Wilson on the slant. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
First and 10. Murray escapes out to the left. He can run it. Oh, he lost the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Man, that run was looking so good for him. But you see, QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose. Ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happened.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline. Trying to recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Here's Murray. Headed out right. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
They'll run here on first down. Well, he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
He'll look to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. Has the 1st down for the Browns. And that should be enough to clinch them this victory. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We're going to pass it here. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Jets have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Setting up to pass. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over and over.
Let's go. Has him on a quick hitter. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing this one back of the end zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
The grab in bounds left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.